in my underwear playing The Sims. So, so I was spending like 6 to 8 hours playing, like doing a house for my character. And I put the kitchen here and the sink, and I think to myself, probably I can do more than this. So I got bored of The Sims because it's only that. So I started Googling about all this 3D modeling software, and then I found out about SketchUp. It's a good software. So I started learning about SketchUp. So I started going on YouTube for demos. How do you make this? How do you make that? And then about a year and a half, I got to that level that I can work for it. So I started working at a company called SAMO Design Studio. I learned a lot from there. And then 3 years working there, I learned a lot, and then I started doing my freelance work. And now I'm here. I'm going to talk about space. For me, space, I'm not talking about the space in between my teeth here. I'm talking about the space like where you're sitting right now, where you're walking, where you're going to eat, your kitchen, your toilet. Everything is space to me. But for me, space is more like an empty canvas given to me by my client. For me to freely splash my design, colors, whatever material I want to put in. And then, so that is space for me. So the next thing is know your space. Basically, when you know your space, you're going to figure out where the lighting is going to come in, where the entrance is, your column, your beam, what sort of material it is in your space. Is it concrete flooring, concrete wall, gypsum board ceiling, plasterboard wall? It is so much things to consider. So I had a project last year. This is one of my first projects and one of my favorite projects, the letterbox. So what I did here is I pinpoint all the things that I can't change. The entrance, the roller shutter box, I can't change that. The column. Of course, I can't change the column. If I remove one of the column, I might make the whole building collapse, and I can't do whatever I do now. So I pinpoint all of this. So now I know what space I'm going to design. So, and then the next thing is character. Character is about the first impression when you come into a space, the personality of the space. Like in this room, when you come into the room, what do you feel? There's so many greens. There's so many. You're sitting on a green chair. There's a laminated wall. Why do they put that color? Why do they put carpet? For me, green is more like it's a young color, fresh, vibrant. It's more young, you know. So I kind of see what they're trying to attract in this building. So you know what character is, and how do I come up with the next with the character they're looking for? So for me, knowing character is about asking so much questions to your client. Don't stop asking what sort of market do they want to attract, what sort of product they're selling when it comes to retail, when it comes to house, what sort of personality you have from your client. Are they the one that cook a lot, who needs a big kitchen, or they're the person that they don't really cook, they take out, they're so busy to cook, so hence dry kitchen. So it is important to understand your client, what they want. Just last year, my first project, again, letterbox. So I pinpoint all of these things that I can't change. And then I ask, what sort of market are you trying to reach? What sort of product are you selling? So they were telling me, hey man, we're going to sell T-shirts. Okay, T-shirt, cool T-shirt. And then what sort of market strategy you're going for? They say they're going to put the T-shirt in an envelope and make it like a post office. And I think about it. That is kind of weird, actually. And then it's quite new. So basically, the company is about customizing your own T-shirt, trying to help local designers like you and me. So, okay, they're trying to attract young market, young people, graphic designer who want to start up their own line of T-shirt, which is kind of in right now. So what I did, I tried researching how does a post office look like. So in most of the country, post office, they have like bright red color, they have small cabinet, which people put in the letter. The next day, the postman will take it out and deliver it to other people. So I come up with this. I came up with a red box right in front of the entrance with cabinets, small cabinets, just like post office, where people put letters, like I said. And then that is the first impression what people see. They're like, is this a post office or what? So that's the whole idea of it. And then, okay, I did the whole post office thing. And then how am I going to attract young people and let them know it's a place for you to design and freely think? And then I came up with this. Right now, the trend is about being industrial, rustic. So I think about the research and the trend right now. So I put a bare concrete wall with no finishing, little bit polished, concrete floor, steel plate reception. And people say, are you sure you want to put steel plate reception? Isn't it going to be dirty, rusty, and it looks very chin-chai like that? So I said, no, it's part of it. It's part of the character. You want it to rust in time. You want it to give character. So, okay, I did a chain link fencing wall where they can hang their artwork, their T-shirt, the tote bags that they're selling. And then when I come into the space, when I did the whole design, the 3D, I see it's a bit cold. It's a bit too industrial. It feels like a prison. So what I did was I softened the area a bit. I put some cabinet like this, some timber display table, and then it kind of softened the place up a bit with light colors and everything else. So I came up with this whole idea of the space. So when you see this, you kind of know what sort of character we're going for. And then the next thing is, the most important part also is material. Material plays the most important role, like fabric. What sort of characteristic does it give? Why they use green? Why they use brown floor? So sometimes glass, it can give coldness, a bit intimidating. Big doors is quite intimidating. So you play all of this material that you put inside your space to give out the most of your character. So what I'm saying here is, before you understand your client, you have to understand about yourself, your own way of designing. So when you understand yourself during designing, then you can understand your client more. So not only that, knowing your material, give attention to detail when you come into the room. Touch the wall if you can, touch the floor if you can. That's my habit. I keep on touching things. My hand is pretty dirty. So with all that, I can't believe that from playing Sims in my underwear, now I'm playing Sims in real life, arranging things, and with real money. I can't use cheat to get my own money. So yeah, it's an honor to be here. Thank you for listening. Thank you, everyone.